Oh, hi! So I didn't know what to do for a video yesterday, so today I felt like I'm just gonna sit in front of the camera and talk about my life and fill you guys in. And you know, I don't care about views, I don't care about any of that stuff right now. All I care about is like letting you guys know me. Like, I want to connect more on a different level with you guys, and I will be looking at the comments after this video, and I will be hopefully trying to help you guys, and you guys have always helped me. Sometimes you don't even know that you're helping me, but you guys literally help me more than you could ever know. But I've just been dealing with so much stuff lately, and I feel like I don't really necessarily talk about it, and I just want to like let things off my chest. Basically, if you guys don't know, I have clinical depression, and I've been going through a really bad spell this year. So much that, you know, it's only been 5 months into the year, and I already maxed out my mental health limit at the insurance I have, which I didn't know that was a thing. They're always so booked because, like, you know, you pay for health insurance and then you get to go to the therapist, and I usually go, I guess, 8 or less times a year, probably every like month and a half or so, because she's only available every like 4 to 6 weeks. So actually, I've been going to a therapist like literally once a month, and then I started going to a psychiatrist as well, just to see what he thought. So it turns out I can only do that 8 times a year on my insurance, and then it kind of like maxes out. So like I'm like, oh my god, like it is literally May and I am already done with it. So I don't know what I'm doing. Basically, I can call and do phone calls with my therapist and my psychiatrist, but going there is now going to cost me like $100 and something a visit. So I'm like, oh my god. And this has been like a struggle for a very long time, ever since I was diagnosed with it years ago. Like, I'll go through these huge spells where I'll just kind of like be sad and be sad a lot. And like, I think I learned a lot from like my mother, and I'm really good at like hiding things, like especially like when I'm around people, I feel like I can be like stronger, or at least like keep myself together. But when I'm alone, like things just unravel and I'm just falling apart, and I feel like I'm not strong. I'm not that strong of a person. And I think about, you know, bad things every day. I'm not gonna act upon it, but I think about like, you know, not being here, or just like not having to deal with life anymore. Like I just feel like it would just be so much better if I was just gone and I just didn't have to fucking deal with these situations. But you know what, I keep trying to push through, and I'm like, okay, things are gonna get better, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And I was having this conversation with my friend the other day, and it's just the weirdest thing. Like, so my life has always been very, very extreme. Like, I feel like there's not like a middle ground. It's either I have high highs or low lows. Like, very rarely am I like in between. So like really extreme things happen to me, like really, 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 really good things, and really, 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 really bad things. And I feel like every time I'm really at that low in my life, like I feel like giving up, and I feel like things are just, I'm done. Like I start giving up on everything, and then like I feel like life, I don't know if this makes me sound crazy, but I feel like the universe or something always throws me curveballs. Like, it's almost like I was meant to still be here. And like, I'm thankful for that, but like, I don't understand like necessarily my point in life. Like, I feel like the universe is telling me that like there's a greater cause here, or there's something I'm meant to do, or there's something that, there's a reason for me to still be alive, you know? And it's hard for me because I'm like, why every time I'm really low? Like, I noticed that I mean, I guess this is meant to be, but like people start trying to help me, and like people get closer to me and make sure that I'm okay and stuff, and like, you know, that's how life should be. But like, I feel like, you know, extreme things happen where like people really just like want to yank me out and be like, Matt, like we're gonna help you no matter what, we got you, like get up. And I'm super grateful for that. Like I couldn't imagine somebody in that position and not having like necessarily those people, or that like, I don't know, I feel like that's when people start really giving up on life. And I feel like, you know, I've been there so many times, but I've had so many people or so many things happen that I was able to get out of that. And I always get so scared because I'm like, what if this was someone else? Or, you know, they didn't have those people around them, or, you know, they're in a certain place and they can't get out of this hole. And I'm like, fuck, I feel like, I feel like I don't deserve necessarily that. Like I don't deserve the things that happen to me sometimes. Oh my God, I feel like it's getting really hot in here. I'm starting to get emotional. But my life has just been like a series of just like ups and downs, and I don't know what to do anymore, and I'm just kind of like floating right now, and I'm hoping that things will get better. I'm starting this bath bomb company and things are going great. I'm finally getting a good recipe. I didn't know it was that hard to make bath bombs, to be honest. I thought it was going to be really easy, but you know, I'm having a lot of my friends help me, and a lot of things are really going for me, but it's hard to see the light. I feel like I have always been destined for greatness. Like things have always came my way that were amazing, but for some reason, right before that manifests into something beautiful or greater, it just falls apart. And I think honestly, like I can't like blame other people for this. I have to start blaming myself, and I know that I'm not perfect, and I know that like I'm not a bad person, but I also am a bad person because I do so many bad things out of emotional rage and anger and like okay. So I've wanted to talk about this for a while too. After I've self-harmed back in the day, I realized that I still self-harm myself, but not in a physical way. Like, you know how they say like you are your own worst enemy? That is so true. Like I realized that I have learned to hurt myself in ways that like I got really creative hurting myself, and I'm really good at making myself feel horrible, or making myself feel like shit, or just, you know, feeling like I don't want to live anymore or whatever. And I sabotage things. I'm very good at sabotaging. Like I'll find like a reason to like dislike someone, or a reason to do this, or a reason to that, and I'll kind of like make it happen. And I always do things that make my life worse. Like I push people away from me, and I, you know, make myself miserable when I shouldn't be doing that. And I feel like it's been like a endless cycle of me just just sabotaging people, or like getting people out of my life, or just fucking up my own life so I'm miserable. And I'm like, why do I do that? Why? I honestly, I don't know. I don't know why. It's just, it's, you know, like when I self-harmed, it felt like, you know, I needed to hurt myself. And I learned that that is not a good thing to do. You guys shouldn't self-harm. I have a self-harm video if you guys want to go and watch that. But I feel like, wait, is this still recording? Okay. I was like, am I just talking and it's not even recording? I would die. I feel like I do still self-harm in a more non-physical way, where I have learned to hurt myself, and it's not good. It's not healthy. And you know, my therapist and everything is like saying that every month I go there, they have like a chart thing, and she's like, you're doing better, and I'm like, am I? You know what I mean? Like, I would really like to see her now after like the shit went down or whatever, but I'm so over so much in my life. Like, I'm so over the drama, I'm so over that. I'm like, I just want to like settle down, have some fucking kids, have a house. Like, I just want to live my life. And I feel like lately I just haven't been living, and I feel like it's all my fault because, you know, I gave up on my vlog channel, and I've been trying to figure out a good solution to revamp it, or revamp even my GayGod channel, because I kind of let things just go to fucking shit, and that's my life. Like, I just literally, I have something good going for me, and I give up, I guess. Something happens, like something clicks in my head. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I wanted to like just talk about those things and let you guys know how I'm feeling, and you know, I'm gonna keep going. And you know, people are always like, Matt, like, take a break from YouTube, but I've been doing this for so long, it's like my comfort, you know? Like, right now, this is like my therapy. This is my therapy. It's just, this is what feels good to me. And even though for a long time, like, it went from being fun to kind of like work. And you know, it's kind of a good thing that the YouTube, like, kind of the LGBT ads like skyrocketed downwards, and you know, I make nothing on YouTube anymore, so now it doesn't even feel like work. So I'm trying to retrain my brain to know that this is not work, this is fun. I enjoy helping people, and I've always enjoyed helping people, and people that really know me, like, sorry, I'm trying not to be emotional. Like, I don't ever really ask my best friends, Jamie, Derek, Steve. I ask them, like, we've been friends for so long, I'm like, what video should I do? I asked them yesterday, I'm like, what do I do? Like, what is a very me video to do? And they were like, go surprise someone and just be the sweet, cute Matthew. And I'm like, you can't plan that. Like, that's something that just comes out of me naturally. Like, I love surprising my friends and, you know, my family, and like giving them gifts, or like making them cards, or making them stuff. I love that. But I'm like, I don't want to like fake that. But just the fact that they said like, that was me, like me surprising people and being cute and being that, I want that. I miss that. I feel like I haven't been necessarily doing that in my life. I'm a very giving person, and I feel like I haven't been giving as much as I should be. And I don't know if this video is even making any sense. I'm gonna get going. Thanks just for watching this. Honestly, if you guys watch this, you guys can literally talk to me about anything you want in the comments below. I'm gonna just try to respond to you guys, because, you know, now's a really good time. Like, I feel like I can actually sit there and talk to you guys, and if you guys are having any problems, and also everyone else, just kind of like join the discussion in the comments below. Let's just have like talks and help other people, and kind of figure out like where to go from here. And I feel like me just talking about how I'm feeling or what I'm going through, people, not necessarily people, but like at least one person or a handful of people will relate to. And if this video can help one person, that's all I care about, because I just wish there was someone like me that I can watch and understand. Because I always feel like I'm this fucking crazy ass motherfucking person. And every time I do videos like this, I look at the comments and people are like, oh my god, I do that. Or like, you know, like, I don't know. It just helps me feel better and it helps you guys feel better, and that's all I want. Alright, I don't know why I'm playing with my hands so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you Sunday if I can fucking plan a video on time. I really need to start doing my videos in advance. I always wait till last minute and then I sit there and I just sulk and I just feel like a fucking piece of shit because I'm like, I'm a failed fucking YouTuber. Like, I'm a failed person. But, you know, I've been doing this so long. I can make a comeback. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I don't even care. I don't even care about views or anything. I just want to be happy again. Genuinely happy. Alright, see you guys. I do believe there is a difference between like internet friends and like real life friends. Like my real life friends, like Jamie, Derek, and Steve, I've been best friends with for 17 years. 2006.